I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on Elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of Elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
Yes, I am. The Dalish are the best hope for preserving the culture of our people.
Our people. You use that phrase so casually. It should mean more. But the Dalish have forgotten that, among other things.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the Fade. I have seen things they have not.
Irabellas, Hare. If the Dalish have done you a disservice, I would make that right. What course would you set for them that is better than what they know now?
You are right, of course. The fault is mine, for expecting what the Dalish could never truly accomplish. Irabellas, Stalin. If I can offer any understanding, you have but to ask. You are Dalish, are you not?
What's your problem with Dalish? Allergic to Hulla?
They are children acting out stories misheard and repeated wrongly 1,000 times.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the Fade. I have seen things they have not.
Fine, you think we're terrible. What about the alienages full of elves who aren't Dalish?
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
You've decided his reaction for him.
Perhaps I have. If you have questions and believe the answers will help, ask. You are Dalish, are you not?
My people come from the Elves who refused to surrender when humans broke their treaty and destroyed the Dales.
Your keeper was not wrong about that, at least. We must mark the occasion of the Dalish remembering something correctly. Perhaps we should plant a tree.
You insult my people.
They insult themselves. Remember, I have walked the memories of the Fade. I have seen the history the Dalish imitate.
The Dalish are trying to restore Elven history. If you know something new, share it.
Would your clan listen to what I had learned in my studies? My travels? Or would they mock the Flatir and his stories and go back to their ruins? At least you are asking. But here's something. I will answer as I can.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely into the forests.
Mabanal las halamshir vaven.
I have done no such thing. I simply see no way to help the elves, oppressed as they are now.
Mahalani lasagilan.
How many Dalish would listen? Most care little about improving their lives. They already consider themselves perfect, sole keepers of Elven law. I might reach a few at most, but you are right. That is more than I reach doing nothing. I suppose I'm just tired of fighting.
What do you mean you're tired of fighting? Fighting what?
Did you think I honed my magical skills to impress spirits? I have joined my share of causes, but when I offered lessons learned in the Fade, I was derided by my enemies, and sometimes by my allies. Liar, fool, madman. There are endless ways to say someone isn't worth listening to. Over time, it grinds away at you.
That's when you should lean on your friends.
Apologies, Inquisitor. I have learned not to do that. Over time, it grinds away at you.
If you're tired of losing, you might consider winning.
You're right. I've given that advice to others in the past. Apparently, I needed to hear it myself. Perhaps there is hope for you yet, Inquisitor. Over time, it grinds away at you.
If you stop fighting, they win.
You do not win a war by fighting to the death in every battle. Pick the fights you can win. Remember your goals, and do nothing that does not further them. I simply see no way to help the elves, oppressed as they are now.
You could still try. But ultimately, you don't care enough about them.
So you attack me? Not for failing to have some magical solution, but for not appearing to care? Which is it? Do you wish me to find a way to help elves? Or do you wish me to cry, to prove my feelings? There is no simple solution. I think you know that. Why attack me for knowing it as well?
I know. You're right. But I wish you weren't.
If it helps, so do I.
The man who has lived half his life in the Fade has no ideas.
Not unless we collapse the veil and bring the Fade here so I can casually reshape reality, no.
You're a mage!
And you are the Inquisitor. You could order Halam Shara return to the Dalish if you wished. But ultimately, you know that would fail. That even you cannot solve this. Why attack me for knowing that as well?
Because you've given up, and I haven't. I'll find a way to help Elves, with or without your help.
And in all sincerity, I wish you luck. For my part, I will do what I can.
With your power, you could do something. I've seen you in battle.
Who would I attack? A gate guard? What if you felt sorry for the poor knife ears under his watch? Or the lord who rules the city? Would his death at an elven apostate's hand lead to better treatment for elves? There is no simple solution. I think you know that. Why attack me for knowing it as well?